Hey guys, Tonic here, and welcome back to another Top Photos of the Week. Let's get right into it. Up first, we have a really nice landscape shot from Feeler Code 404. It's of the monorail elevator, and you can also kind of see Watoga down there in the distance. It's a really cool photo, and the filter on top of it kind of makes it feel like it was actually taken with a camera in the Fallout universe. Next up, we have a photo from Vault Girl 476, and it's just them looking at a slideshow down in Vault 76 of some of the stuff about the vault, and there's actually some pretty cool backstory behind this photo. On her Twitter, she posted all these photos and said that she's doing an entire playthrough just wearing the Vault 76 jumpsuit. So I do think that is really cool, and I also think this photo is really cool, so great job, Vault Girl. The third photo this week comes to us from Day Mighty Taco, and it's a really nice use of the filter as well as wearing a matching set of Chinese power armor. I just think it looks really cool. I'm actually not too sure what this filter is from. I personally have never seen it, and I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the Atomic Shop things, so if you do know what this is from, for sure let me know because I do not have it, and I honestly do kind of want it. Our next photo comes to us from Sassy Lady, and it kind of does make me want Camp Pets just a little bit sooner. It's a ton of cats following a Mr. Handy. I believe that is actually a random encounter in the game, but it's really cool nonetheless. I don't really see cats too often. I do know that there is the one guaranteed cat spawn in the ash heap, but other than that, they are honestly kind of rare to see, so seeing them all together like that in a photo is just really sweet. And on the topic of cats, I actually do have like a little fun fact about Fallout lore with cats. In Fallout New Vegas, Mr. House actually does believe that cats are extinct. I will actually throw up the clip right now of when he says this.
There's more than one way to skin a cat, as the saying goes. Or went, that is, cats being extinct.
But in Fallout 4 and 76, you see a lot of cats, and even in Fallout 2, which is actually relatively close to the events of Fallout New Vegas, there is actually a cat as well in that game. So around the Mojave Wasteland, cats are believed to be extinct, but everywhere else in the Fallout universe they do kind of seem to still be around. Just a little fun fact, but let's continue on with the video. Up next is an awesome photo from 3-Star Nocturnal Rolling Pin, and it's them with the Armor Ace skin on their power armor and jetpack, just kind of looking off in the great distance of West Virginia. The filter really does make it look awesome. I think the filter does add a lot to this photo, but the photo itself in general is just really aesthetically pleasing to look at. Our next photo comes to us from Psychonautic and is titled Face Off. This is really sweet. I wonder if the NPC there was kind of glitched, or maybe you were in sneak mode and just went into your photo and kind of posed up while still being in caution. Regardless of how you did it, I think it came out really cool, and it's definitely a super neat photo to look at. Our 7th photo this week comes to us from Sojay, and I think I'm pronouncing your name right, but if I'm not, I'm very sorry. But it's just a really wonderful shot taken of the pumpkin house. And something else really cool about this photo is that it was actually taken with the in-game camera, not the photo mode. So that is just a very nice artistic touch. And seeing this just makes me want Halloween to come a little bit faster. It's an awesome time of year, and this is one of the coolest locations in the game for taking photos. It's absolutely awesome. The next photo comes to us from Robert Crow 86, and the shot is absolutely wonderful, but it does actually raise a few questions from me. I think that this is Vault 76, and if it is Vault 76, I'm really curious about how they already have a different outfit than the Vault suit while being inside of Vault 76. It may be a different vault completely, and if it is, I'm not exactly sure where it would be. I don't believe that is the Nuclear Winter Vault. I don't think it has a TV there that would say proceed to exit. It might, I really actually don't know, but whatever it may be, this is a really cool photo and it looks very professional. Up next, we have an amazing photo from Felix the Phoenix, and the caption of this photo made me love it 10 times more. It's called Deep in the Mines of Moria, and with throwing the Lord of the Rings reference in there, I instantly was just captivated by this photo because it actually kind of does look like the Mines of Moria. And one of my favorite parts about this is in the background you can actually see a mole miner, and it kind of does look like a dwarf. So I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I really think that caption nailed this photo. I think it's absolutely perfect for it, and the photo itself is awesome. It's a really aesthetically pleasing photo, and I love the lighting in it. The 10th photo this week was taken by Richie Biscuits, and it's actually kind of interesting. It's a really cool photo nonetheless, but the story behind it is really sweet. They said that they were trying to take one of these slide pictures from the Honest Hearts DLC from Fallout New Vegas. I don't exactly know what slide that was. I don't really remember all the ending slides, but that is a really cool thought to have, and it actually does kind of look like one of the Fallout ending slides, so great job, Richie. We are now in top 10 territory, and the first photo in here is going to come to us from TechBlaze, and wow, is this photo very blue and very purple. I love the color scheme here. You actually don't really see these colors too much in Fallout besides on vault suits, so seeing like a very bright blue and purplish kind of light is very unique, and it definitely did make this photo stand out a lot. The next photo comes to us from Revenant, and it's actually again a very blue color. I love this photo. I believe that this is in the White Springs. There's a little hole down there on the golf course with a skeleton that can possibly spawn a Nuka-Cola Quantum. So I think that's the location there, but the photo, absolutely awesome. I love the filtering that you've done here with changing around the saturation and things like that, really making that Quantum bottle shine. I think it turned out great. Up next, we have an awesome photo from Sheriff Loden, and it's a wonderful silhouette shot. I love silhouette shots. This one is executed very well, especially with utilizing a lot of red here. I don't really see the red too often in silhouette shots. Usually it's like the night sky or some very purplish things. This is a very unique one. Then on top of that, the actual subject of the image itself, coming out of the water there, not really wearing anything. It's definitely very interesting, and I absolutely love it. Up next, we have an awesome photo from Double D8778. It's a very cool use of a lot of different colors here, 2 different colors I should say. We have a lot of blue on the left there and a lot of red on the right. I'm not really sure how you actually captured that image. It must have been a filter or something like that, but it turned out absolutely awesome, and it kind of reminds me of my favorite football team. So coming in at number 15, we have a photo from Aldrin, and they said that this was their first attempt at a vertical pick, and I honestly can't believe it. This turned out absolutely amazing for a first attempt at a vertical picture. It's honestly really, really good. I love the minimalism here, just the sun there, or the moon actually maybe. I'm really not too sure what that is, but whatever that ball is there in the middle, and then you have the landscape on the bottom and the sky on top. Absolutely stunning and a great first vertical photo. The next photo comes to us from Ember, and the title of this one is Zach's I've Come to Bargain. So they said that they hope someone gets the reference, so if you do, for sure let them know down in the comments below. But as far as the photo goes, absolutely awesome. This is actually Zach's right here, the voice that you hear during Nuclear Winter, and seeing it is actually really cool because it is a very interesting design. I personally have never been in this room, so I actually had no idea what they look like up until now, so seeing it is really cool, and the photo itself is awesome, so great work, Ember. This next photo is a very smart play on visual perception, and it comes to us from First Vault Dweller. It's them kind of crouching below this giant Scorched here, but they're actually far away and the Scorch is up close, so it kind of creates this very cool image. It's a very smart thought. I guess I would have never really thought to do this in the game. And then on top of that, in front of the Harper's Ferry right there, and then you also do have that lighting in the background, the bright blue. All around it creates an awesome photo, so great work with this one. Up next, you have a photo from Marines, and this photo is super neat. It's a very tactical take on Fallout 76, kind of wading through the water there. You have your nods on. You also have a 10mm submachine gun, just kind of sneaking up. It kind of looks like something out of the SOCOM Navy SEAL games. Super, super cool photo, and I absolutely love the tactical take on this. Coming in at number 19, we actually have a series of photos from Captain Awesome, and I was pretty impressed by this, I'm not gonna lie. They kind of went around the entire Enclave Lab and photographed it as if it was a lost footage kind of film or a old type of like recording camera. It's super neat just kind of going through. It gives me a lot of horror movie kind of vibes, like maybe an Outlast kind of game. Super clever. I love this. I love this entire series, and great work, Captain Awesome. Now coming in here at top photo of the week, we have a photo from the Stinger, and this photo is nuts. It is absolutely insane. I do have a theory of how they did get this photo. I believe that this is a mix of a ton of filter effects. I also do believe that they actually went out of bounds, because that does kind of create all these different greens and yellows and things like that, and then they did get the silhouette from that. Well, however they did it, if they can let me know, I'd be super interested, because this came out super wild. I've never seen a photo like this in the game, and this is honestly one of the coolest photos that I've ever seen. So great work, Stinger. I'm very impressed by this. I actually kind of at like a loss for words just by looking at it. It's super unique. I honestly never even thought photo mode would be capable of taking something like this. So you're really pushing it to its limits, and I respect it. I think it's awesome. So great work, Stinger. So a massive congratulations to everybody who made the list, and if you want to be a part of this, go ahead and join the Discord. I'll put it down below in the description as well as the comments. Go ahead, join that. You'll find a photo submission area there. You can submit 3 photos a week. You just cannot alter them using third-party things. Just be nice to everybody in there, and just try and keep it around 3 photos. And that's honestly the only rules that we have so far. So if you want to get involved, just join that. You'll be all set up. Also, a massive thank you to everybody who stopped by and watched, and as always, a massive thank you to all of the channel members: Anna Reestes, Blake Heath, Fallout McFly, Captain Awesome, Citizen Girl, Robert Kennard, Chad of Fallout 76 Podcast, Esdeath93, Heather Henderson, Yosevated, Patrick Ruda, 23 Icefire, Jay Smith, Argent Deer, Bazo Double Frying, Ice Cream Manny, Chris Decker, Theodore, Digital Aardvark, Lone Samurai OG, Diathan Gaming, Christy Mellon Schwitz. You guys are amazing. I love you guys, and have a good weekend.